Hey guys, so I have a book haul for you today. I'm not sure how many of the books I'll get through because I'm still expecting more in the mail, but we'll just give it a shot. I like my videos to be kind of short, so we'll see what happens. I'm trying to reestablish my collection of classics. So I got a Thomas Hardy, Far from the Maddening Crowd. This is about a character named Bathsheba, and it says, with the morals and expectations of real society weighing heavily upon her, Bathsheba experiences the torture of unrequited love and betrayal and discovers how random acts of chance and tragedy can alter life's course dramatically. So is that one. Then this one I've never heard of, but it was like $2 or something on BookOutlet, so I thought I'd give it a try. It's called Banquet of Lies by Michelle Diner. What it looks like. And this is set in London in 1812, and it sounds like it's a mystery. This character, Giselle, is living a double life, juggling the duties of chef with those of spy catcher. She must identify her father's savage killer before the shadowy man finds her and uncovers the explosive political document her father entrusted to her safekeeping. So there's that one. Then I got another classic by Oscar Wilde, The Picture of Dorian Gray. I quite like this cover. I've read this before and I really enjoyed it. It's pretty good. This one was another cheapo one. This is a mystery. It's called A Dark Anatomy by Robin Blake. It's set in 1740s England. And this has to do with George II's on the throne. There was a woman that was murdered. Her throat was slashed. So it sounds like it's about who did it kind of thing. So that's this one. Then I have 100 Flowers by Gail Tsukiyama. I bought this one because it was like $2 and I liked the cover. I don't even know what it's about. It's set in 1957 in China. That's all I really want to know about it, so there you go. This one I saw a long time ago, and I remember adding it to my to-reads pile on Goodreads, but I never actually picked it up, and then I saw it for really cheap on BookOutlet, so I got it. It's The Demonologist by Andrew Piper. And this has to do with a classic called Paradise Lost, and it says here that the main character David's a professor and he's an expertise in this poem. But then he travels to Venice with his daughter, who is abducted by one of the very demons whose existence he denies. Following symbols taken from pages of Paradise Lost and opening himself to the possibility that demons walk among us, David races to save his daughter from the entity's grasp. If he fails, he will lose Tess forever. So this sounds a little bit more fast-paced, exciting. Then on a Goodreads giveaway, I won this book. It's a collection of poetry. It's called Thin Air of the Noble by Wendy Donawa, and it's by Brick Books. That's the publisher. They sent me a little note saying, yeah, you won. And the cover is so pretty. I really, really like it. Okay, so I'm about halfway through the stack, and it's about 4 minutes in, so I might as well keep going. Okay, then I have the Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I read his Monstermologist series, and I really, really liked it, so I wanted to see what this one was about. Apparently it's part of a series, because I see here on the back that the next book is called The Infinite Sea. So we will see what that's like. But I think this is like a dystopian, if I recall correctly. Does it have zombies? I don't know. Does it even say anywhere? It says it's a sci-fi masterpiece. It's a survival story that borrows elements from romance, horror, and dystopian. So it's just a dystopian, so that's cool. I haven't read one of those for a while. Then I got a couple sci-fi ones because on BookOutlet they were 50% off. I got Odds Against Tomorrow by Nathaniel Rich. Okay, so this one I'm going to read you the back because I don't remember what it's about. New York City, the near future. Mitchell Zukor works on the cutting edge of corporate irresponsibility, and business is booming. A brilliant mathematician, he spends his days calculating worst-case scenarios for Future World, a consulting firm that identifies corporations against potential disasters. As Mitchell immerses himself in the calculus of catastrophe, he exchanges letters with Elsa Brunner, a college crush with her own apocalyptic secret, and becomes obsessed by a culture's fears. When Mitchell's darkest predictions come true and an actual worst-case scenario engulfs Manhattan, he realizes that he is uniquely prepared to profit, but what will it cost him? And this is a all-too-plausible literary thriller, an unexpected love story, and a philosophically searching inquiry into the nature of fear. The future is not what it used to be. So, hey, some sci-fi, that'd be cool. This one I basically got from my boyfriend because I recognize the author. It's Transhuman by Ben Bova. So it's another sci-fi book. I don't know if I'll read this one. I just basically got it for him. Then I got a Guide to Herbs with Journal. So it's actually the book and a journal. And the journal is just, just a notepad. I did write in the first page here in purple pen, you probably can't see, but I wrote what's in my vertical garden and what I'm growing in pots. Just, I think it'd be cool to have a record of what I'm growing year to year. And then there's the actual guide to herbs, which I was a little bit disappointed in. It's pretty much just one page per herb. It does have pictures and everything, but it basically gives a very generic overview of it. Like it says other names, plant family, height, habit, habitat. Uses, it just says like medicinal, cosmetic, decorative. So, like has peppermint and spearmint, but doesn't really tell you how to really use them and such. Which I was a little disappointed in because, for example, catnip, right here, I'm growing that in my vertical garden, and I wanted to know what I could do with it besides make tea, because it's supposed to be good for inflammation for endometriosis and stuff. But it just says here that it's a sedative. You drink it as a tea. You can add it to salads, sauces, and stews. I would like recipes or something. And then the last book I got is the Haggadah, the New American one. This is a Jewish text, and I gotta say I'm not impressed because on one side it has the Hebrew and the other side it has the English, but it doesn't tell you how to read the Hebrew, which I'm trying to learn how to read, but I was hoping that it would have you sound it out as you go kind of thing, but it doesn't have it. So those are the books that I got. I'm expecting some more in the mail, so I'll show those when they come. But my stack was getting pretty high, and usually I don't show this many books, so I thought I would show them. I didn't do a Friday Reads video because I was busy, but I'm still reading that Stephen Erickson book, Dead House Gates, and I started reading It by Stephen King. I'm on page 25 or something like that. I'm going to read more of it tonight, but I looked on my Goodreads, and last time I read the book, I read it in 4 days, and I don't think I can do that again. So it's going to take me a while, but, it's pretty good stuff. So yeah, I think that's all I have to share for now. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.